here in round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This has been a hard-fought matchup. Game 6 tonight with everything on the line. With Grant. You look at Atlanta. What a huge game tonight for this team. Down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend the series.
And I'll tell you what, B.A., these fans know that. You get the sense they are extra rowdy. They understand what their team needs.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's Hart on the wing. Over Johnson. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Now here's Hart. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. Hart's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Johnson passes to McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent, McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max price.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Johnson passes to McCollum. Here's Daniels. Out to McCollum. Takes a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And Anunoby gets it to go.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside, Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark. Knicks leading by 3. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Alexander Walker with it. He's against Bridges. Daniels passes to McCollum. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. McCollum's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Takes a step back. Here's McCollum. Can't connect from short range.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. 1:49 left to play in the first. Back to Vincent. Here's Rizachet. Oh, Robinson with a block. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for three. They get it again. Tries again. And Robinson finishes it off.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Rizachet hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks leading by 12. Fires the three. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Rizachet. Atlanta again missing. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Bridges has got 9.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. And again, New York with the triple.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Towns for three. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now here's McCollum. Alvarado defending. And the basket by Hield.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Shamet. And the Knicks, another three.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Towns with a rebound.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Shamet's got 5 now.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The three from Rizachet. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And again, New York with the triple. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, That opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
To halt the run, McCollum's shot is off.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Oh, got that one up quick. Shamet's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's McCollum. He has 6. Charity stripe shot. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
They set the pick. The 3 from Rizachet. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns, and it's New York scoring again.
You know, Towns can burn you from anywhere, especially from these in-between spots.
Left side Kuminga. And Atlanta misses again. The Knicks have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Rizachet. Count it. Rizachet's got 5 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
So it's the Knicks now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Pass to Rizachet. Outside Kuminga. Now McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Hield for 3. Alvarado with a rebound. Hield's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Clarkson for 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on 1 tonight.
Bradley sets a screen. For 3, McCollum. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yep, that one's good. He's got 16.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
1:07 left in the second period. Outside Kuminga. On the wing, Rizachet. There's the triple, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, that's what Rizachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a 3-point shooter. A good one at that.
And here's New York now. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
His 3-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Here's Rizachet. Give him 8. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Clarkson passes to Shamet. From downtown. And Clarkson with the 3. Clarkson's got 13 points in this quarter.
The 3-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the New York Knicks way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. And that'll do it for us.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. The three is up. Hart can't hit. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Daniels. Sure, from three-point range. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson passes to Bridges. Now Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Towns with the creativity
And explosiveness.
McCollum with it. 9 points in the game. Here's Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Left side Brunson. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Okongwu with the bucket.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns taking his time here. A shot from the mid-range. And it's New York with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Towns outside, puts up a deep three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Johnson with a bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Towns. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Brunson passes to Hart. Anunoby a screen on Johnson. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. And the Knicks, another three.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
The Hawks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
On target from range. Johnson's got 15.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Towns, left side. Shoots over Okongwu. The shot by Towns, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Now Brunson. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 11 points here in the second half. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Okongwu with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges so tough inside.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And he gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And we're going to have a jump ball. And they recover it. Hart passes to Brunson. Up and over McCollum. And it's Brunson missing. Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Launches it. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 12 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Brunson. And Okongwu with the block. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Brunson. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Right side, Kuminga for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. McBride with it. McCollum covering. Yep, count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Kuminga's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
The Knicks making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Now here's Alvarado. McCollum defends. Here's Sohan. That 3's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Sinks the tray.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
Alvarado, pass to Clarkson. Back to Alvarado. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Gay. 4-3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. And here's Sohan over Kuminga. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Kispert's shot is good.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
Fade away. Rebound Atlanta.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Three-pointer, Kispert knocks down the triple. Kispert's got 6 in the quarter.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And the basket by Hield.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 24 points.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Gay. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Alexander Walker in for Hield. New York also changing it up. Huck Porty's checked in for Sohan. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. Kolek comes in for Alvarado. Here's Kolek. McCollum defends. Elbow shot on the way. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Bucket! Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Kolek. McCollum defends. Now Robinson. Tries from 10. McCollum with the rebound. Daniels fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
New York leading by 14. Now Robinson. And here's McBride. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move, and he lays it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Knocks down the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Bridges. Now Brunson. Fires it from 14. No, it's off target.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
Wow. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Brunson can't get the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Daniels. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Hart. Now Bridges. Outside Brunson. Towns down low. Guarded by Okongwu. Yes, sir! Count it!
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Now Johnson jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Daniels outside. Anunoby fires. Johnson with the rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Hawks call time here. They're trailing by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Anunoby there for the rebound. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series.